Good morning, adventurers. We have parted ways with Kara and Nate, but we are still hanging out with the lovely Josh and Ashley. We're gonna have ourselves a little adventure today, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Ashley, a bog walk or a bog tour?
We were going on a bog walk later on, but right now we're going to abandoned prison.
Oh, we're doing that first?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome, I think, if we can get in. Apparently it's surrounded by water.
Yeah, I don't think.
Might have to, you know, utilize our swimming skills.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's gonna be fun. And you guys, I'm so excited because we actually have a vehicle. So we are going to be leaving the city center for once in our lives. This is how you vlog, guys.
This is how you vlog.
Vlogging 101. It's all in the wrist, really.
With the endless adventure.
Hola.
And Ashley, and then their partner. Woo, Nikita.
Their partner.
Let's go.
He's our partner. We're having a really hard time trying to decipher all of the street signs. So we're literally like brainstorming what they could possibly mean. I guess we could just look them up, but that's a lot of work.
Not as fun.
All right, y'all, we have found the prison. The weather has taken a turn for the worse, though. It is raining and miserable. We got our trash bags on.
But it's probably pretty ideal weather to see an underwater prison, right?
Yeah.
It sets the mood.
It should be over here somewhere.
We're assuming that tower is like a police tower, right? To like monitor.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of spots where the wall's all broken down, so I guess we're sneaking into a prison.
Maybe we go this way.
Jesus Christ.
Well, what does this say? Does it not say go there? Can you get down from there?
Yeah, I can get down from here. People have literally smeared crap all over us.
Oh yeah, what is all that crud?
It's just dirt.
I've decided we're gonna try to go under this fence instead of over the wall, because the wall's kind of covered with some crud and some goop that might actually be little shit. I'm gonna watch your technique and just do whatever you do.
My boobs, Nick.
Actually, he decided to sneak under.
Nice job.
Good technique.
That was really nice. That's not how I was gonna do it. I think that was a better.
Honestly, a bit cleaner than I am going over with the grease.
Yeah.
What were you gonna do though? I'm curious.
I'm not gonna tell you.
This is maybe a terrible idea.
Best idea I've ever had.
There you go, you did it. I'm gonna use my superior.
Dude, nice job. She's going plank the whole way.
Haha!
Nailed
Those
it.
push-ups came in handy.
We've officially broken into the prison. How do you feel?
I feel like this is where I'm meant to be right now, you know?
You feel alive?
Right, yeah.
I'm starting to think this whole thing is just for show. They put this gate here and you literally just move it and walk right past it. So I figure we should give you guys a little bit of a history lesson on this place. So this was a Soviet era prison, and once Estonia regained control of the country, they shut this prison down. It was about 1991, and the whole place just kind of got dilapidated and overgrown, and it was actually a limestone quarry. The prisoners would work in the limestone quarry, but there was a bunch of groundwater that would come up that would be pumped out, but since no one was here to maintain it, the groundwater just kind of filled up and created this lake really rapidly. Now a huge portion of the prison is completely underwater. This place is great, like everything's boarded up, but then there's just a hole right here to get right out of it. This is the easiest break-in we've ever done. You need some help? Got
I
it?
think I got it. Wow.
Nice job.
Cool. Prepare to get pretty dirty though when you come here.
You're an explorer, officially.
Yeah.
This is actually a really popular diving spot. We heard it's absolutely beautiful under there because you can see the remains of the prison, you can see a bunch of old machinery and all kinds of stuff. And there's a huge group of people going diving right now, and I'm so jealous. Josh is determined swimming in this abandoned
actually, the
prison
water's probably
water.
fine.
Exploring with Josh. Let's go.
We don't have anything for you know this?
Oh yeah.
I am the bug.
Woo!
Imagine you're whistling. Well, that's enough. That's enough. I'm good. I'm good. It's a lot colder. Let's get farther in. Holy crap, I got cold fast. It was fine up to here, and then it got cold up here. Woo. In hindsight, I'm now wet and it's cold out. And I'm the only one.
So Josh was ballsy enough to take the drone up. I was not, because it's raining pretty hard. But if you guys want to see the drone footage, head over to his channel. We'll have their link in the description below, and you can scope that out. You can also see more footage of him getting butt naked and diving into that lake.
By the way, thanks to everyone for turning their backs while I changed.
I snuck a peek.
That was some actual public nudity. Oh man.
Josh is no longer the only one soaked. It
Yeah.
started properly pouring out there. But that was a lot of fun.
That was awesome.
Yeah. But we kind of got rained out. We kind of ran out of time. We are getting a little bit late for our bog walk tour, which might be equally as miserable, maybe more miserable than what we just did.
We shall see. I'm already wet, so I'm good.
Yeah, we're learning to be one with the water. But if you guys come here, you should totally bring towels in your swimsuit and maybe some shoes, because I think there's lots of glass around. But get in that water.
So
I can recommend it personally.
So we've met up with Ellery,
Ellery, yeah.
Ellery, and she's going to take us on the bog, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, follow her, Josh.
I think we're all gonna look like Josh when he jumped out of the water in a little
We all
bit.
gonna be drowned rats.
We have driven out into the middle of nowhere in the woods. It was a bit of a bumpy ride, but we survived. It's still raining considerably, so I think that for now I'm going to switch from this camera to the GoPro just to be safe. All right, let's do a bog walk. So we are in the bog now, and check this out, it's literally just this plank that runs through the bog land. And I guess the bog isn't really covered with water, and it looks like you could walk on it, but the minute you step outside of these planks, it just gets all kinds of squishy. It's like you're gonna sink in it.
Yeah, check
Try
it
it.
out, guys.
Ugh, it's like a big sponge. Do it again. Ugh, it's so
Isn't
creepy.
it crazy? It's literally just like mush.
Really feels like you're just gonna sink right down in this stuff. It's kind of scary. You don't expect it when you step into it.
No.
There are proper shoes that you can wear for walking on the bog. We have the improper shoes right now.
They're very not waterproof
Yeah.
shoes.
So we would,
worst shoes possible.
yeah. So we would sink right into the stuff.
Yeah, she said it's actually, you could drown out there because it's so squishy and
Wow.
filled with water.
You wouldn't even know it looking at it.
No, it
That's
must
crazy.
be like quicksand or something. You just get stuck.
Somebody hold my hand.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. Teamwork. All right. Here, you can have this one. I'll
Is
get
that a
it.
cranberry?
Yeah, it's a cranberry.
All right.
It's gonna be very tart.
Oh, it's very hard.
They're packed with vitamins.
Whoa. It's very crunchy and very tart. It's like a tiny little apple.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo! Oh, that's sour. Oh man, it's delicious. It's like biting into a miniature apple, isn't it?
Oh my god, yes!
so
It's
cool.
a baby apple! This is, I guess, peat. And for every meter of peat, they estimate it takes 1,000 years to make it. and right here there are 9 meters. So that's 9,000 years old. 9,000 year
we're
old
sinking
peat.
into 9,000 year old gunk.
That's insane.
Now that's how you nail a shot. Whoa, jeez! Ah! Almost died. We've made it to a gigantic lake that we cannot pronounce the name of. This is actually really interesting. It's like super flat and the trees are not very tall, and all this stuff you just completely sink in if you step out there. It's really unlike any landscape that I've seen before.
Yeah.
It's very cool, but very wet and kind of miserable.
Oh gosh.
I mean, look at my shoes. They're just wet.
No, I think I feel water literally when I turn my foot forward. I can feel water rushing to my toes.
You're getting wet from below from the bog, you're getting wet from above from the rain. And
You just gotta own it.
Yeah, you gotta live the experience, man.
Check these out. These are like Super Mario style mushrooms. Legit, I've never seen them that color before. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
So huge thank you to Estonia Wildlife Tours. We had an amazing time. Although it was a little wet out, and you guys check this out. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I'm literally wringing water out of my socks. So just know when you come, they do a tour where you can put on those cool shoes. Either do that or wear waterproof shoes. But I think, are gonna see you back at the apartment now.
All right, we are back at our place. We've just been chilling for most of the evening. Allison and Ashley whipped up a delicious looking dinner.
Yeah, it was like no big deal. We're just really good at cooking, so.
You guys, it's fly. We got green beans here. We got chicken with dill. We fell in love with dill in Riga. Is that where we ate all the dill?
Yeah,
man.
it's so good.
Dill is so freaking good. But anyways, if you guys want to see a different perspective on today's video, make sure you head over to Josh and Ashley's awesome channel,
We're
The
gonna
Way
see all
Away.
the drone footage.
Yeah.
Because they were much more brave than us and flew it in the rain.
Yeah, we did not have the guts for that. But we are going to leave you guys here.
Good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.
No, you gotta put your hand on.
Oh, dang, I didn't know that. Okay, one more time.
Good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.